Detachment is your superpower. If there's one thing that's going to transform all the different areas of your life, it is by practicing the art of detachment. It's Buddha that said, all our suffering comes from attachment to things, to situation, to material things. If you learn to tap into this superpower, this secret weapon of detachment, this will help you navigate through life's ups and downs so that you can live a more fulfilled life and attract the things that you want in your life. So in this video, I want to share with you 5 ways that you can practice the art of detachment. So let's get straight into it. How can you practice detachment? This superpower within you, the secret weapon. Number 1 is to change the way you see things, to reframe the way you see things. So often we can fall into the trap of feeling like we are victim of our circumstances. And then we start ruminating, we complain, why me? We start going into that victim mentality. When we do this, we start becoming a victim of our situations. We feel like the world is happening against us and not for us. Life is happening against us. And then what ends up happening is we keep attracting more negative situations when we are in this frame of mind. We need to change the way we see things, and you have the power, you have the control to change the way you see the situation and the way you respond. For example, if you're going for a job interview and you don't pass, you fail, rather than seeing it as a rejection, start seeing it in a different way. Rather than going home and crying and feeling sorry for yourself that you'll never find another job again, see it as, you know what? This job wasn't for me in the first place. I didn't even want this job. It's not aligned with who I truly am. There's something better out there. You can always change the way you see different circumstances and situations. You cannot control what happens out there, but you get to control how you react and the way you see things. If a date doesn't work out, if a relationship doesn't work out, rather than seeing it like the end of the world, and I know it can be difficult at the time, try to change the way you see things. See it like, you know what? If it was meant to be, I will still be with this person. There's a reason why I am breaking up with this person. There's a reason why we are no longer together. It's because I am supposed to find someone who is more compatible with me, who's more suitable for me. I am meant to be with someone who is my soulmate and who is perfect for me. Change the way you see things. Understand that you don't have to be a victim of your situation, of your circumstances. You get to choose to be the creator of your reality by the way you think, by the thoughts you choose to think. We become who we choose. We become what we think about. So if you're constantly negative thoughts, if you're constantly thinking the worst is going to happen to you, that's what you're going to attract. If you choose to believe that you are the creator, that you choose to rise above the circumstances that are happening to you, being detached, then you will start attracting more positive, abundance things into your life. The next thing, how to practice detachment, how to unleash this superpower in you, is to observe your thoughts, to understand that we are not our thoughts. I know so often when we get triggered by situations, when things happen to us, we can get so caught up in these emotions, these that we are feeling, and we start ruminating, we start going overthinking and going round and round and round with these thoughts. And before we know it, we've got these intense feeling that we cannot seem to shift ourselves from. And I'm not saying to become emotionless, because we are humans at the end of the day. No, what I am saying is to understand that you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. See it as clouds passing by in the air. You don't have to ruminate. You don't have to hold on to those emotions. You get to choose that it will pass. It shall too pass, like a train, like a movie that you watch. You can enjoy it, or you can watch it. You can engross yourself in it for a little period of time, but you can let it finish. It doesn't have to hang out with you for too long. You can choose to distract yourself with different things that you enjoy doing, going for a walk, going to the gym. If you choose to entertain these thoughts, to wallow with these thoughts, then of course you're going to feel angry for a long period of time. Of course you're going to feel these intense emotions for a long period of time. But understand that you get to choose, that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions. You can let it pass, feel them for a period of time because we're humans, but also understand that it shall too pass. That's why after a good night's sleep, after a good exercise, you feel completely different because you've changed the way you're thinking, you've let your emotions pass, and you feel like a new person. It's a proof that we are not our emotions. It's just something that passes. And the quicker you can let it pass, especially when you're feeling those angry, intense, stressful emotions, then the better you will feel. Next point number 3. How can you practice the art of detachment, this superpower within you? How can you start connecting with it? Point number 3 is to detach yourself from the outcome. What does this mean? This means that so often, and I've been guilty of this many times, we get so caught up in what we desire and we get caught up in the outcome. So for example, in a job interview, when we desperately want a job, we go into the job interview thinking this has to be it, and we put pressure on ourselves to perform the best. And then what ends up happening is we end up anxious, we end up rumbling on our words, and then before we know it, it's been a whole disaster, and then we failed. This is what happens when we are attached to the outcome. When you can learn to detach yourself from a relationship, a date, you will likely to perform better. You will likely to be more relaxed. And this is when you attract more things into your life. Nobody wants someone who's desperate for a relationship saying, please love me, my life will be a disaster without you. I need someone to complete me. I need someone to fix me. I need someone to make me happy. We will repel from this kind of person. We will be running away. The more you can practice detaching yourself from the outcome, being okay, you know what? If this job doesn't work out, it's fine. You know, I can always find another job. I have so much skills. I have a lot of talent to offer. Being open-minded to different possibilities. If this relationship doesn't work out, if this date doesn't work out, that's fine. There's a billion other people on this planet that I could match with. When you learn to detach yourself from the outcome, you'll be less needy, you'll be less desperate, and this is when you will actually start attracting someone because they can sense that you're not needy, you don't have an ulterior motive that you want from this date. You're not desperate for this job. People can sense that you are secure in who you are, and that's when you are most likely going to get what you want. Next point number 4, how can you practice the art of detachment, which is your superpower? How can you tap into this secret weapon within you? Is to learn to let go of situations that you cannot control. I really believe that a lot of us, we stress about things that are not within our control. I know I've been guilty of this in the past, overthinking situations, ruminating, speaking to my friends and family over and over again about things that are just not within my control. And this is what makes us sick. This is what gives us anxiety and stress. And this is what can lead to us feeling mentally unwell. If you can learn to let go of situations that you cannot control, honestly, you let go of half your stress in life. For example, you cannot control if someone is going to like you on a first date or not. So there's no point trying to fixate and worry about the outcome. This is beyond your control. You cannot control if you're going to be successful in a job interview or not. You can only control how much you prepare, how much you research. These are the things you can control. So stop focusing on the things that you cannot control and let go. let go. You can control the amount of water that you drink, if you are hydrated or not. You can control the amount of exercise you do to make sure that you stay fit and healthy. But there's a lot of things in life that we cannot control. And if we can learn to let go, we will practice the art of being at peace with different situations in life, that life throws us curveballs and challenges. If we can learn to put our focus, put our energy into the things we control and let go of things we cannot, honestly, this will help you a lot, especially to deal with different scenarios and situations. Be like water, let it go. Flow like the river, and trust that the universe will direct you and guide you in the direction you are meant to go. The next point, how to practice the art of detachment, the secret of detachment, the superpower within you. Point number 5 is to learn to embrace uncertainty and the different possible outcomes in life. I know so often when we've experienced something in our past, we feel as though this is what's going to happen again in our future. When we've had a breakup in the past, we cling on to this relationship. We worry that it's going to be the same thing that happens. But the truth is, our future, it does not have to be a reflection of our past. The truth is, we cannot control certain things in life. Look at COVID. That came and threw us all off. We didn't know that was going to happen. We don't know what's around the corner. You don't know where you're going to be 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 6 months down the line. Our situation can change. When you can embrace uncertainty in life, it's like letting magic unfold in your life. Because so often a lot of us suffer because we constantly want certainty in our lives, security of our jobs, security of our relationship. But the truth is, security can be an illusion. There is no guarantee in so many situations in life, like relationship. There's no guarantee, that may not last forever. Job situations, there's no guarantee about that. If we can be okay with uncertainty in life, we'll be more at ease and peace. And this is when we will be open to different possibilities for solutions. This is when we're not going to constantly stress and fixated that it has to be this way. And that's when we get caught up and we miss so many other things, so many other solutions that can come towards our way when we're so fixated. But when we can embrace that life is going to be uncertain, we're always going to get curveballs and challenges coming our way that we cannot control, that we cannot be certain about certain things, then we'll be more prepared for different possibilities. We'll be open, and this is how we attract new opportunities into our life. So these are my 5 ways that I encourage you to practice detachment to help you deal with life's ups and downs so that you can bounce back up next time you face a challenge or a circumstance or a situation that's making you feel down. I hope you can learn the art of practicing detachment to help you in these kind of situations. Let me know, comment below if you can resonate or connect with anything that I've said in this video. Do you practice detachment? Maybe I've missed something. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I love reading your comments. It makes me smile. I hope you're all doing really well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Sending you my love. Bye.